think, man,
a frog hat, perhaps an orange one.
Hey, what you can say? I'm just saying, if you got a bucket hat, bro, you're here to do some damage. It is going to be the Caspian, but Fry is starting
what
off.
is going on already? FryDasOle, barely 10 seconds into the game, you cannot even finish your sentence before FryDasOle was like, this is my stage, I'm taking the word from here.
You saw the weapon throw up as well, trying to cover so many options here. Perplexity trying to get some momentum back here as Fry seemingly just wants to play this game off stage. He's trying to get that scythe, is trying to carry Perplexity into the corner, and is trying to not let him get back. But I think Perplexity's doing a great job of keeping things grounded on Miami Dome here, saying, hey, oh, okay, down sig, I'm with it.
FryDasOle able to find that Sarah, tries to go for the second one. It's a Nair actually. Perplexity is going to be able to get back onto the stage. Qatar's looking pretty solid. He's able to find a lot of damage here.
And we even saw a pretty cheeky conversion there on the down air into the turnaround, and like Perplexity trying to start the string the other way. Oh, goes for the Nair there. I think that was probably a recovery attempt to go for that KO, but just messed up the input, but still doing pretty fine.
Doing pretty fine indeed. Very even stocks a piece here. FryDasOle able to find that there. Once the commit goes for the N-sig all the way out there. A little bit uncalled for, but you know, maybe that's a little bit of the buff that you wanted. Perplexity wasn't probably expecting something like that. Able to find the end light. We're just waiting for the knockout to come out now.
Oh, and you see Prexy goes for that side tick. It's not going to connect, and Fry gets a punish with that side air, but this is still a very close game here as Fry lets Perplexity pick up the weapon and then immediately starts scrapping an arm. What the heck?
Okay, dude, Fry, calm down. He is actually going to be going down to that, but I mean, he was red. Don't matter too much, and that's what I'm talking about. First stock red, you saw Fry playing a little bit slower. That was baseline Fry. That what you just saw there, that's super Fry, and he just switches in between them at random points in time.
Yeah, I guess all heroes don't wear capes, man. I was a wild conversion. The weapon throw almost spelled immediate doom for Perplexity. It was a well-timed dodge that kept him in the game right there. But despite that, I mean, Fry still trying to cook. Perplexity just trying to get some sort of read off of what Fry's gonna do. But Fry just plays so weird.
I mean, when you put it like that, I can't really disagree with you. Perplexity, though, able to pick up a lot of damage on those gauntlets. Tries to go for the end dive, is going to get punished for that, and that is going to be an efficient, nice knockout coming out from FryDasOle. Probably going to be swapping over to that scythe. Ground pound coming out. And yet again, it's always whenever Perplexity has a fresh stock where FryDasOle tries to pull these shenanigans.
Oh, gets hit by the weapon throw, has to burn the recovery to get the wall touch, and Perplexity looks for it, says, yep, this is where the D-Light ground pound is guaranteed, let me secure this KO.
Very, very nice. GCD like ground pound indeed, and now both players on their last stocks going to be scrambling for pieces here as Fry is able to pick up that dare and get back onto the stage.
Perplexity looking for that opening blow. Fry as well. Perplexity sends Fry off stage. Fry on the orb now. We're going to see what kind of mix he has available as Perplexity swaps over to these Qatars. Maybe there we'll find some openings, but it looks like the answer is no right now as Fry seems to be commandingly controlling the stage. One more side air in a situation like this could spell doom. A reverse slide charge N-sig isn't going to connect, and Perplexity has to fight back.
FryDasOle waiting that recovery as long as possible, hoping he could get Perplexity stuck in, but Perplexity, this is a different beast right now, hitting so many Qatar aerials right now. FryDasOle is able to pick up that side though, looking for anything to get started, and it's going to be the neutral signature to pick up that first game.
That was a weird game one. I'm not gonna lie. There was some stuff happening there that part of the reason that Fry was even able to get that first stock was because that scythe neutral sig wasn't something that we had seen all game, right? And so I'm sure Perplexity wasn't looking for it because it wasn't really something that Fry was doing. You know, we saw a lot of the orb and sig reverse slide charged as an option. Yeah. And that was kind of weird, but outside of that, like
another thing, like the Fate staple of like signatures is charging that neutral sig off stage because it's like almost unpunishable. FryDasOle, I've been watching him a lot through the years. I mean, how long has this guy been in the pro scene? As long as I've been casting, 2 years. I've seen this guy play a lot. He always goes for those, and as of recently, I haven't seen him do them as often, which I think is a good change to his gameplay.
No, I'm inclined to agree. Don't want to telegraph your options too easily. I mean, starting off in this game number 2 here, once again, pretty even game. You know, they get the hits where they want to. We haven't seen much in terms of confirmed edge guards. We've seen Perplexity go for that Qatar down sig a few times, but it's never connected. This is the first N sig, I believe, that's connected, and it doesn't lead to the KO, but a side light recovery will do it.
let Perplexity cook. I mean, he's getting some nice attacks now on this Legend. Able to pick up that first stock, and FryDasOle going for a massive commitment there. Perplexity not looking to actually punish that and get anything big off of it, but Perplexity trying to look for any starters here, trying to get that dodge speed, but FryDasOle, he has those dodges locked down. Ooh. Nice there.
Yeah, gets the catch on the recovery right there. And goes for some sauce. Says, hold on, let me get that content real quick. Content brain took over for a moment there, and Fry...
Twitch neuron activated.
He just didn't confirm his KO. Perplexity's happy about that. I'm sure he's getting all this extra damage. I mean, it's true.
I respect it. For the content, for the fans. I mean, if anything, FryDasOle, he does it all for the fans.
That's true. Now, there's some players that are just like that. You know, Pavelski, another great one at doing that. It's for the fans all the time. The placing is secondary.
That should be a title.
Oh, if you get suggest it's a photo.
Yeah, straight up for the fans. Now, FryDasOle able to get something started there. He is off stage, but then again, I mean, you got a sight off stage. He's able to reverse all of those situations very quickly. Gets that Sair, wants to commit. Nice Nair though. And just like that, one Nair is all it's going to take. Perplexity able to get that stock off of Fry.
All right, now we're going to see if Fry is able to turn it up here. Perplexity is going to do his best to maintain this lead using these Katars. Getting a lot. Oh, this is a 6-string start. I love the weapon throw extension as well. Didn't connect, but allows him to get a little bit of a starve. Fry does end up getting a weapon, though.
Fry's going to get that weapon indeed. Full stock lead so far. Fry going for the GC side. That tried to get that Sair follow-up. Would have been super big, but it's not going to be connecting. Perplexity now. Full stock lead. This is massive for him. The unarmed bear on stage into weapon throw connects. Mix up. What was that plan? But I don't know what that was.
He's getting new. He's getting... I don't know where he's figuring out some of these... Exactly. I don't... Build-A-Bear, for sure. You know, was really trying to plaster Fun Time his way with it. Ended up, you know, finding a stock there on Perplexity, I guess. But Perplexity already has Fry in the orange. We are on small Brawlhalla, so you get hit by, like, a side sig from Caspian here, and you're just gone.
Yeah, already quite damaged, but I mean, we were looking at a full stock lead, and at this point in time, FryDasOle has been able to take this back quite a good amount, that he's on that scythe. You already know me, I'm afraid whenever I see this scythe, especially when it's the hands of Fry. He gets that weapon, toss upwards, recovery into the pickup. Finds the side light, the D-light as well. He gets it started. Perplexity, barely no options, just find the one last hit, but Perplexity using the recovery, still it's so tight.
Oh, it's going to be a side light instead from Fry. Really thought he was going to let it rip. Lets it rip a little bit later here, but that side air is going to force it to
he goes out for it! Goes out all the way with the side light. He connects it. You see that smirk. You see that smile. FryDasOle is feeling good.
It's funny because whenever FryDasOle smiles, it always feels like he's never allowing himself to be 100% happy. There's always like...
Yeah, it's just like, wait, stop smiling, stop smiling.
It's like, it's whatever, bro. It's like, haha. It can never be like the full emotion. It's always like, that was a little cheeky.
He's holding it in.
Yeah, it's like he's not giving himself enough credit, it feels like sometimes, you know, with some of the plays he makes. But now, stoic look. Stoic FryDasOle. Really thinking right now. The thinker.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the teacher, you know, you're giggling in the back of the class and teacher's like, quit that, and then you're like,
yep.
You know, you're trying to hold it in. You're trying your best, but you can't. It just escapes you. There's nothing you can do about it. FryDasOle, 2-0 on the board. He is looking good. He's looking strong, but I mean, we can't overlook the fact that Perplexity is still so close every single game.
Yeah, no, these have all been last stock games that could go either way. Perplexity was one sig away.
Fry, please, don't.
Ooh, wall slip coming into play here. Fry. Oh, he goes for the haymaker. He's about to let him taste them knuckles.
FryDasOle looking for that recovery. Going to be picking up that scythe now instead. Perplexity patrolling the ground. I really, really like Perplexity's gauntlets.
Ooh, and Fry just putting... The amount of times Perplexity has just been in the corner like this. I mean, Fry doing such a great job of... When these weapon throws down. Okay.
Yeah, Perplexity, he's had enough. He's like, get out of here, dude. You're gonna try and do this for like the 5th time. He had that side signature locked up and ready. He knew at some point he would be able to throw that one out.
Yeah, I mean, Fry has been playing with a lot of misdirection, right? These weapon throws always trying to move Perplexity's eyes somewhere else on the screen. And at this point, Perplexity's kind of over it.
FryDasOle is playing with his food, and I mean, he's not in a situation where he should be playing with his food. Like, these are close games, and FryDasOle, you know, he's just kind of throwing some of this stuff out there.
Ooh. but he can't help it. I mean, Fry manages to find that D-Light and get to that stock. Trailing behind by a little bit, Perplexity waiting for that weapon spawn. Where will it be? Left side? Oh, on the platform, manages to pick it up after that side light and get on some damage as well.
FryDasOle in an edge guard situation here now. Perplexity is going to be able to get back up. Finds that gauntlet Sacer as well. Perplexity able to get that in there. These gauntlets, man, they are lethal. But FryDasOle is a train that won't stop coming. Able to get back up though.
Oh, nice. Finally, Perplexity is able to find that side signature. Has been fishing for it across the past 2 games, but the third is where it will finally make the mark.
Perplexity on these gauntlets. Tries to throw out his dares. Able to get that nair into GC end lines. Throwing Fry off a little bit. He still has the second stock to play with. He has some wiggle room to build up a damage lead.
Okay, Fry trying to find a way and gets that fall in neutral air. Perplexity ends up whipping that side. Oh, almost gets caught by the shotgun from Fate's side signature, but it's not going to connect. Perplexity has a chance to get, ooh, I love that conversion. Turn him around, put him toward the corner.
It's going to be the neutral signature though, taking him out. Fry still in a disadvantage here. Perplexity just needs to close it out. The nerves are high. Elimination side, match game. He tries to go for that read. He's not able to find it, and FryDasOle is going to be able to punish him off of it. Finds the side light, not able to get the recovery though.
Ooh, Perp gets the turnaround side air.
This could be it. Oh. The D-Sig, it's not enough. It was so close.
Looking to close the game out here, waiting for a weapon spawn. Maybe not even might go in and duke it out unarmed. There's the spawn. Comes in, gets the scythe, sends Perplexity to the corner, gets the dodge as well. Perplexity dodges away. Fry almost gets the recovery, but doesn't hit. Puts him in a bad spot. I love that weapon throw. Yeah,
the weapon throw is so good. Securing himself a recovery, not allowing Perplexity to go for a ground pound. Finds the Sair, goes for the weapon throw. Perplexity gets the recovery just before that weapon throw hits him though, and that's going to be it. Perplexity put himself on the board. It's not over yet, Flambeau.
And what I like about that is in those final moments, we saw Fry go for that setup he's been going for a million times, where he dashes, he throws that weapon upward as a way to try and misdirect Perplexity. And Perplexity has been so consistent in just attacking Fry every time. He's like, I'm not scared of your stupid weapon throw, bro. I'm just going to hit you. And because of that confidence...
These clips are not going to work on me, dude.
Like, get something new. Come on, man. You can't be coming back for 5 years telling the same jokes, bro. Like...
Perplexity is like, man, I'll play it experimental just as much as you. I don't know how to deal with this.
Get some new material. We'll see if Fry's able to do it, though. I mean, Perplexity trying to force this game 5, and we're back on Miami Dome this time around as well. I mean, the last time they played here, it was an extremely close game, so I do not think it's a bad choice selection at all. But we'll see. The edge guards have really not been all too great on the sides of both players. I mean, Fry has been able to secure like 1 or 2, but Perplexity has always gotten close, but not quite been able to close out the stock.
I mean, I think whatever happens here, these games are probably going to continue to be fairly close. Perplexity able to get back up with the Sair. FryDasOle punishing the N-Sig. That could have been a massive punish opportunity. FryDasOle perhaps didn't just want to put himself into that situation. I mean, you're off stage against gauntlets. I totally get it. I wouldn't want to go in swinging against that either.
Fry trying to get the side air, fighting the final blows, which sides can be difficult sometimes. Gonna go ahead, throw that weapon up, use it again. He uses it a lot as coverage, right? He's like, I need to make sure that you don't come ground pound me. Let me throw this weapon up, especially with the scythe. You know, it has a much larger hitbox than that orb does, but it doesn't matter because Perplexity is able to find that recovery and get a lead yet again. This might be a game 5-er.
Could be a game 5-er. A little bit too early to call, perhaps. I mean, I'm a believer, but Perplexity off stage, FryDasOle with a massive commitment. Could have been crazy, but Perplexity.
It's a game 5-er. Oh, what just happened? What?
I'm finished, bro. You see Perplexity, he's laughing, he's shaking his head. He knows. He knows. That was some tomfoolery.
Try to gas a boy up, and then somehow every time, bro, it goes the way you don't expect it to. And just like that, despite having a really good lead, Perplexity all of a sudden on a tie battle with FryDasOle.
Perplexity able to get him off stage. Doesn't want to try to commit onto anything. Going for these edge guards. One missed D-lights, and that's enough for Fry to see his opportunity. Still, even trade is all around. Finds that there, tries to go for the follow-up, but Perplexity. I mean, Perplexity, he's getting better and better at just not being predictable.
Yeah, and he's getting a lot more patient too but I wonder if that's better or worse for Fry, who seems to just kind of let
God.
it rip at him. Oh, not again.
Dude, Fry has the secret sauce. He figured something out that we just don't know yet, Flambo.
Yeah, I don't really understand how he's able to do this. It's something they're putting in the chicken. He got that Pollos Hermanos in there, bro. I don't know what's going on, but somehow, some way.
The yoinky sploinky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know, maybe this is the yoinky sploinky FryDasOle keeps talking about on his streams.
Oh my goodness, he's cooking now.
Oh my lord, on the unarmed, so much damage. Full stock lead, I mean, FryDasOle.
This game looked so good for Perplexity out the gate, and all of a sudden, things are starting to crumble here on his final stock. Can't take too much damage. Getting some unanswered hits here. Needs to find a stock ASAP without getting hit, and then needs to carry that into some momentum.
On the orb now, Perplexity holding the ground. FryDasOle is able to find that sideline Sair though. Perplexity in a difficult situation. Able to get back up. Both players now, you can sense they're starting to get really, really careful. We're seeing a lot of unanswered hits from both players here, but Perplexity, when he does get that opening, he commits, and he commits hard. Able to get that knockout, and he has a glimmer of hope for a Game 5.
Yeah, only in the light red here, so can take a few hits depending what they are from FryDasOle. Needs to get an opening with these guitars. Fry kind of bouncing around these platforms a little bit, saying, let me see if I can find my way down. That's the opening. A recovery will get the KO, but it's not going to make the connection.
That was dangerous. Qatar aerials that far up on the screen. FryDasOle with the Sair though. That could be the last thing he needs. Some unarmed commitment at the end. No, FryDasOle swapping over to the scythe. I mean, Perplexity is low enough. All he needs is one more good hit. Charges up that side signature. Goes for a second one. And the Sair is going to close it out. FryDasOle is going to be advancing through the bracket, winning 3-1 against Perplexity.
Now, Perplexity definitely had this stuff, bro. That last game, just like, it slipped.
Dude, he was playing good. He was playing good. Not good enough to take down Fry, but that was some really, really high quality gameplay that we were seeing come out from Perplexity, especially, as you mentioned, in the first.